Feels nice to have the transmission rebuilt and to be back on the road. Minus the little hiccup we had yesterday with a hole in the tire, but I'm hoping to square that one away this morning and find a tire shop that can get us in right away so we can keep traveling. So good morning everybody. I drove about 30 minutes on that tire plug that I put in my tire yesterday and it looks good. I really didn't quite have much confidence in the plug, but I didn't have much confidence last time I used the plug either. Yeah, feels good. Tire hasn't lost any air. It's my second time ever using a tire plug, so my confidence in that little thing wasn't there, but okay. Normally when somebody builds out a home, they always put down a concrete foundation first. Well, my home, my foundation is built out of rubber. Those 4 wheels underneath my van is literally the foundation of my home. All right, we got the coffee, and now we're off to the first tire shop. Uh-oh, they have a sign that says, hiring for all positions. That usually means the story says, sorry, we're understaffed, we can't help you. You guys have time to check a flat?
I do in about half an hour or so.
Sure. All right, this guy said he can get me in about 30 minutes. Sweet. Cruzy, they have a doggy bed. He's like, this place is awesome. Look at all the toys in here. Bro, that's a cat toy. You can't have that. That's for cats, bro. Doggy toys don't have bells and little fluffy things on them. There is definitely times in my past, and I know you guys have been there too, where we actually let the tread go right down until the metal started poking out. I don't do that with my home. There's a whole lot at stake this time. Come on, the van's ready. Let's go. Come on. Come on, the van's ready, bro. Oh, I found tire hat too? What are you guys? Nothing. Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Have a good day. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, man. As a full-time traveler, I love it when you can pull into a shop and they can get you in, done, and back on the road within an hour.
Later, guys.
That was awesome. He did my flat repair for free. That made my day. That was awesome. What a great crew of guys. We're in Edson, Alberta. I believe it's Edson. E-D-S-O-N. Yeah, come on, man. How often do you hit a tire shop? They got a doggy bed with toys and everything ready to go. Cruzy had an absolute blast. I'm not a hat guy, but if I was, I'd rock it. Anyway, guys, the tire shop gave me full approval to hit the road because everything looks good. I should have one more travel season out of these tires before I need to replace them. And I mentioned yesterday that I wasn't sure on if these tires needed to be replaced already. They're only 2 years old. That's what a brand new KO2 looks like. Look how deep and chunky those things are. That's a good looking tire. And then look at these ones. They're down about 50%, like or more. Like that's not very deep right there. So I was a bit concerned that maybe we'd have to replace these right now, but the guy ended up saying that I probably have one more summer, this one, and then these need to be replaced. I asked him what the longevity is on the KO2 tires, and even though that they're rated, from the factory, they say that they're good for 50,000 miles or 5 years. That's for general use. From his experience, from anybody that's out here doing a lot of gravel or backcountry driving, the KO2s have about a 30,000 kilometer usual limit in real life use before they feel that they need to be replaced. And I'm 2 years in. It'll be 2 years this month. So after the summer, we're getting new tires. Am I going with the KO2 tires again? I'm not too sure. Boy, did I see one epic set of tires at that tire shop that got me curious. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research. I know a lot of you have asked me over the years, how do I feel about the KO2 tires? I don't have anything to compare them to. I've never owned another set of all-terrain tires, so I don't know if these are the best of the best or if there are better ones out there. So I think when the time comes to change the tires on my home, we're gonna try something different. So that'll be after our summer travels. Speaking of summer travels, we're out of here, baby. We are officially right now heading north. Let's go. Okay, to be honest, I still don't know where I'm going. I've been looking at the maps, trying to contemplate, but nothing's really pulling me anywhere. And normally in travel, I always feel a pull. Right now, we're just roaming. $1.49.9. You wait till we get back to BC, that's gonna go through the roof. Out of all the traveling I've done in Canada, Alberta has always had the cheapest fuel I've ever put in my vehicle. And $1.49 is pretty damn good considering most of British Columbia is probably around $2 per liter. The mountains right there in front of us, that's the Canadian Rocky Mountains. This is exciting because I've never been up this way. All right, we can shut the directions off. We found the road. Let the adventures begin. That little blue dot is the van. You see that light green area that we're in? We just came through a provincial park, and that dark green area that says Crown, that's public use land. Let me zoom out for a second. You can see how much public use land there is ahead of us. In a provincial park, which is this area here that we just drove through, this road, you have to pay for a campground. Let me zoom out a little bit. All that dark green is all free public use camping land. So pretty much if there's a dirt road here, we can take it. Doesn't look like there's any lakes up in there, but lots of little creeks and stuff. It just makes me excited inside when you see all that free public use land that you can go explore. And it's like that everywhere around here. I think 90% of Canada is public use. Feels good to have my home out here in the dirt. So far, no bugs. Pretty impressed so far. Whoop. The van's falling apart. Come on, Cruzy. We got ourselves a little pond in front of us. That's why I'm surprised there's no bugs so far. I mean, it's a mucky little pond. I figured it'd be covered in mosquitoes, but there's lots of dragonflies out here, so they'd be eating them up, I think.
My daughter used to have, well, she still got one, but the other one died. But he was way bigger than him.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been, hey, Cruzy. Yeah, his name is Cruz. Oh, okay. I've been pondering a side-by-side or a quad. It's nice to see the dogs in there.
Yeah, they love it. Yeah.
Come on, see, I want one of those. Come on, look how fun that is. Cruzy, what do you say we tow one of those things behind the ambulance? Look how fun that thing is. Man, imagine the exploring we could do if we had one of those. Towing one of those behind the ambulance, maybe? Hey? Because this thing will get me into places. That ambo is a bit thick. All the options. The couple there, they were our neighbor. I seen them parked over there. There's a big open area like this one just on the other side over there. I seen it with the drone when the drone was up. Those are our neighbors. They said if you want to pop over for a beer later, you can. Sweet couple. To adjust the angle, we simply come off of that screw. Oh, come on, there we go. Now she's flat. So cool, right? We wouldn't be getting out to any of these places if it wasn't for the tires that we put on our vehicle. And I definitely have that on my mind a lot right now, but there's so many options out there. I spent some time today going online and seeing, I guess Mickey Thompson makes a brand new all-terrain tire that looks pretty awesome, Cooper tires. Then you got the KO2s, the Falcons. There are just so many options out there. But we wouldn't make it out to these places if it wasn't for a good set of tires underneath our homes. It's what keeps us safe out here and keeps us adventuring deeper and deeper into the backwoods.
Whoa, these are cool. Look at these. Kind of sounds like a rattlesnake, bro, doesn't it? Those are funky. It's always cool to be in new places and see all the different plants and stuff. These are hard, but the dry ones, they sound like rattlesnakes when you tap them. Hey, what is that, crazy?
So when I was at the tire shop today, they had a set of Cooper all-terrain tires there, and they were like super chunky and aggressive looking tread, and I like that for the look of it, as long as it's got the function and the durability behind it. And I've seen Cooper tires before, but he said this is a brand new tire. It's called the Rugged Trek. I don't know, we'll look it up online here. But he said that Goodyear just bought out Cooper tires, and he thinks that this might be one of the first tires they released after they bought out each other. You know what I mean? This was Goodyear's influence on the Cooper tire. Yeah, these things are brand new. So Cooper Tire posted this on July 24th this year. The brand new Cooper Discoverer Rugged Trek tires are finally here. I think I may give these ones a try, man. These are look how aggressive that is. It says Rugged Trek on the side. These are a good looking tire, man. I dig it. Oh, look at those babies. Ugh. I chose the KO2 tires on my van from suggestions from friends of mine that have that on their vehicles and absolutely love them in both mud, regular like backcountry trails like this one here, rocky situations because the big thick tough sidewalls on them. All in all, these KO2s have been awesome for me. Not a single blowout in the 2 years they've been on there. A few nails, which has been my fault. Other than that, I've really enjoyed the tire. I just think maybe it may be fun to throw something different on there for a learning experience for me and for you guys. Because, you know, it's always nice to be able to tell you guys, this is a good tire, this one's not a good tire. You know what I mean? Have some experience. So as a YouTuber, it's kind of fun to be a guinea pig in these situations. So if you guys have any suggestions on really, really good, aggressive looking tires, I just like the aggressive look. Come on, man, my van wouldn't look the same without that rugged, aggressive look. But if you have any suggestions, please put them down below, you guys, especially if you're overland people and you've been out there on the trail with them and had the chance to put them into some seriously good use. I would love to know. Anyway, guys, thanks for riding along on this crazy summer journey with me. And let's hope this was the last time my van has to go into a shop. Come on, this has to be the end of it. So we have one more major town, not major, it's still a smaller town, but the last biggest, smallest town is about 4 hours and some from here. So fingers crossed my van's done with all the drama and problems and we can have some smooth sailing for once. You say bye, Cruzy? Anyway, guys, thanks for rolling along through all the madness. Peace out, and I'll see you all on the next one.